Okay, I'll speak to you soon, okay?
Huh?
I'll speak to you soon, okay?
Okay, call me when you finish. I love you.
Love you too, bye. Alright, hello and welcome back to International Racing Series. We are back live with Tier 2 on this Sunday evening. It's round 3. We are at Netherlands and we're about to get this qualifying session underway. A lot of new drivers here today. Elmo of the Void, Ben Judah. Who else we got? We got Maku Parla down the bottom. Yoso Chris I think was here last week, but yeah. Anu Hassan. 2 wins out of 2 so far. Round 1 and 2 victorious. Let's see what he can do here today and make it 3 out of 3 possibly. As a few cars entering the track right now. It looks like it's about to rain, to be fair. And we've got another person leaving the session as well. Looks like a few Wi-Fi issues today with a lot of people. We're going to send that straight back in. Got DMB. We've also got the Rasta and Burb. As the invites are being sent for a few people. Five or six cars now out on track. As we wait for them to start their flying laps, see what sort of times they can deliver. Looking at 108s, probably 108s, late 108s, between 108s and 109s. It does look like it's going to rain though. It's not looking like the most sunniest of days out there, as IS1 champion from season 6 starts the first flying lap here in this qualifying session. Let's see what sort of times he can do. Missing the apex a little bit there, running wide into the hairpin. Can he get a good exit? Just about. People are asking for invites, so we're going to have to abort this lap at the moment for now and get back to it in a minute. Let's see what sort of time IS1 can deliver them. Into sector 2 we go. First DRS on. 48.7 for IS1 in sector 2. A bit tentative on the throttle through that corner there. Can he get a good exit into the final couple of corners to set his first flying lap of the day? We'll put in provisional pole, of course, as he puts a 110.3. Let's jump down to Fast Tuga, I think it is next up. No, it's not. It's Elmo of the Void, 11.2 in the Haas. Debut lap for him with 11.209. We're looking at Fast Tuga at the moment, who's coming down the back straight on his out lap. I believe he will now turn his ERS on fully and go for a flying lap. Somehow carrying the throttle straight through that corner all the way, as well as braking. And again, not letting go of the throttle and braking at the same time coming through this corner. It's 109.6 from TPI, Nasha 05 with a 110.3, Owen with a 110.7, then Judah, his first debut lap with a 114.4 in the Alfa Romeo. On board with Fast Tuga, who was showing a lot of pace last week, which was interesting to see for sure. We've got an Aston Martin off. Fast Tuga set in purple sectors. Coming around the final bend right now to put in the first lap, which will be a 108.8, maybe 8 tenths clear of the next person. Elmo the Void actually putting in the 109.8 there, improving on his time. Hassan with a 108.9 as well. And Nur Hassan, the man to beat at the moment. 2 wins out of 2. Yo Soy Chris with an out lap by the looks of it, or possibly a mistake on his first lap. IRS LB44 is being held up by, is that a Nur? No, it's not. It's Ben Judah who needs to get out of the way. Is it Ben Judah? Yeah, it was Ben Judah. Is he on a flying lap? I'm not too sure, but he's just got in the way of IRS LB44 there with a bit of contact into turn 1. IRS LB44 turns his ERS off. Gonna have to go again. Outmar Robert, another driver to watch out for. Last week in Spain, was up there with TPI before they had a collision in sector 2 of Spain. Both DNF'd them straight away, taking a lot of curb there. Catching up with the Mercedes of DMB Super Skills. He's about to start his first flying lap as well. Is anyone in the chat? No, they're not. I see 7 people watching though, but here comes Altmer crossing the line. With a 1:10.8, which is surprising for an open lap. He did have his IRS turned off though, so I'm presuming he's going to be going again right now for an improved lap. We've got Ben Judah all over the place at the moment on this lap. I think he should dive into the pits and probably get a new set of tyres. His ERS is out of battery as well, so I'm doubting he's going to improve on this lap. Russell Burb, first appearance for him this season, jumps up to P7 in the Aston Martin with a 1:10.5. GF1 also putting in his first lap there with a 1:09.6. IRS RB44 this time has clean air in front of him into turn 1. See what sort of time he can do, as well as DMB Super Skills, his teammate in the Mercedes. Maku starting his first flying lap, I believe, as well. Here comes DMB Super Skills, about to cross the line, and he will go P7 with a 1:10.0. Outlaw also jumping up to P3 with a 1:09.1. Outmere with 1:09.4, jumping up to P4. Third and fourth for the 2 Red Bulls. We've got Remy. Not Remy, who's in the other Alpha? Oh, it's Leon. About to start his flying lap. IRS LB44. How is he getting on? ERS turned on, crosses the line, puts himself up to P14 with a 1:10.9. Let's see how Maku Parler is getting on. Maku Parler 69. A few debut races in leagues here today with Maku, Ben Judah, I believe. I think Elmo of the Void as well, so this is his first race of the season, or league racing at all. A 1:13.0 for Maku. Who else we got out there on the flying lap? TPI, currently P5. Did he get pole last week? Let me just double check this. I think he did. No, he didn't. He got P4. It was Alman that got pole position. As TPI backs up his lap. IS1 with an improvement. A 1:09.980. P8 for him. Leon, his first lap of the day, crosses the line into the top 10, P7, 1:09.7. To get into the top 10 is pretty close here at the moment. A lot of drivers setting quite similar times. How's TPI getting on? He is on a flying lap right now. Off he goes. Fast Tuger as well, currently pole position. A 10th ahead of Anur, both on out laps, ready to go. Anur starts his first flying lap. Along with Fast Tuger on the same bit of track. First and second. Quite a bit ahead of the guys behind at the moment. Outlaw not too far behind, but there's a big gap between a lot of drivers here. Wow, I'm stuck here. As we're on board with the Williams driver of Fast Uga. I think he's just backed up actually. Now he's got him on a lap. He's done 2 out laps in there. That's what he likes to do. TPI's up on his lap. By nearly 3 attempts. Did he get a good last corner? No, he didn't. Dived into the pits. How's Anur getting on? Like I said, 2 wins out of 2 for him. Looking to make it a third on the trot. Can he snatch away pole position? No, he can't. He's on a slow lap. Dives into the pits. We'll have to go again. Elmo of the Void in the Haas, currently P8, is not on the lap. Nasha 05 P11 in the McLaren, 4.5 tenths down. We'll have to go again. Owen P12 in the Ferrari on a slow lap. IRS RB44, how's he getting on? Is he improving? Doesn't look like it. He was pretty slow at that corner there. He's out of fuel as well. No, he's not. Let's go on board with Remy then. Actually, let's go on board with Fast Tuga. Nearly 2 tenths up on his time. I don't know how he's carrying so much throttle through every corner here. Yeah, that's... How's he just done that then? So much throttle through that corner. Literally hardly lets off the throttle every single corner into full braking. Don't understand. Big mistake there. For a tier 2 driver, from his time trial times, does not look like a tier 2 driver. Jumps up to a 108.5. Out me a Robert. What sort of times can he deliver? I don't know how Fast Tuga's carrying so much throttle through every single corner. And Judah has retired. Is that out of the pit lane? Yes, it is out of the pit lane. Bins it into turn 1. But the Red Bull driver of Outmill Robert though. P5 at the moment, just under 2 tenths up on his lap in the Red Bull around the final bend into the DRS, crosses the line, and it is P4 once again on 109.2. Remy with a good lap there, 109.2, P5. It's a good qualifying lap there for Remy indeed. GF1, nearly 3 tenths up on his lap. I think that's a no, just getting out of the way. There's a few drivers there, letting them go through as GF1 is about to cross the line and put himself up to P6 in front of his teammate by 2 tenths. Elmo of the Void on the lap. We've got someone off the track. That was Maku, but I think that was a glitch. Because on my mini-map, he was off the... What the hell is going on with Maku? Glitching all over the place. Let's see if he's up in his time though. Currently not. 4 tenths down. Takes a lot of curb there. Let's go on board with Outlaw. See what he can do. Where is Elmo up? No, he's not. Outlaw's down as well. No improvements for him. About another. How's he getting on? In the Alfa Romeo, which would be the kick next year. I'll wait for the new game to come out. He's nearly 2.5 tenths up. Needs a good last couple of corners here. He's absolutely flying. Can he snatch away pole position from Fast Tuga? Takes a bit of curb there. I'm not sure you want to be doing that. Does improve though. 108.6. A tenth down on Fast Tuga at the moment. Outlaw going again by the looks of it. Yep, there he goes. Off for another flying lap. Elmo of the Void. Matching his time. Just about up 12 thousandths of a second up on his time. Can he get a good final couple of corners and keep himself in this top 10? Currently P9. Got a car just ahead of him, which will dive out of the way. Just about loses some time in the last couple of corners then. IS1. DMB Super Skills, how they get on? IS1 is a 10.5 up so far on this flying lap. We've got a yellow flag from both Alpha Tauris there. Remy and Leon. 6th and 8th. I think Leon's just getting out of the way possibly. Was that Remy? Sorry, just get out of the way. No, Remy's off the track. What's happened to him? IS1. I think has made a mistake. He was up on his time, but has backed off again. Does he have enough time to get in the pits and go again? I don't think he does. This is gonna have to be his best lap. Yo Soy Chris, P15. 2 tenths up on his lap. Takes a lot of curb there, that's gonna cost him the exit. We're into the crunch time of qualifying now though. Just over a minute to go. Yo Soy Chris is gonna cross the line and do a 1:10.4 up to P13 then. TPI right behind his teammate. He's going to dive into the pits and be P3 at best with a 1:09.0. GF1. I think Fastuga and Anura as well also staying into the pits, so the top 4 will not be improving their times. And it looks like that could be pole position set. We'll stick on board with a few of these drivers here. GF1, 10th down on this lap at the moment. Leon has retired in the pits. P8 at best for him. DMB super skills, warming up his tyres, going off the road a little bit there. Preparing for a lap. Yo, sorry, Chris out of fuel, he won't be able to improve. Owen, just over a 10th down on his lap, nearly bins it. That's going to be his qualifying over. Has Outlaw retired on track? Yes, he has. I'm not sure why. So GF1 is going to cross the line. Has he made any improvements on P7? No, he hasn't. He's going to have to go again with no ERS. Doubt he's going to improve at all. We got Remy not improving with a 1:09. IRS LB44 does improve, stays P16. We got Nasha right behind Narosain Burb. Narosain Burb doesn't improve. Nasha does, up to P8 into the top 10. DMV Super Skills will be up next. Just under 2 tenths quicker on this lap so far. Where can he put this Mercedes? Currently P12 and 16. No Mercedes in the top 10. Can he change that? No, he can't. Into the pits he goes. No improvement for him. So the next driver will be Altmaier Robert, who is not improving either. So the track looks like it's warmer compared to the start of the session, but no one's improving. The sun's come out. Altmaier Robert does not improve. P3 at best for him, and the last driver to cross the line will be GF1, who will probably dive into the pit lane because he's well off his time. So there we have pole position of Fastuga, Anur P2 and Altmaier P3. Not a bad qualifying session there as we end straight on that. Let's just get the final classification so we can do the graphics later. It's good attendance here for tier 2 as well, to be fair. 18 drivers. Attendance has picked up again. Usually we see 13 or below in tier 2, but it's good to see. There's the final classification. Fastuga with pole position. Another P2 though. He's won the last 2 races. Set himself up nicely here for a good race. Can he make it 3 out of 3 and get a good start off the line and get past Fastuga into turn 1 and maintain first position? We're about to find out. Formation that will be off as well, so we'll just let everyone pick their strategies right now and we'll be good to go. See what sort of tyres everyone starts on. 36 lap race. Bit of a long one to be fair at Netherlands. Hoping there won't be a lot of safety cars, but I highly doubt that. Just gonna mute myself for 2 seconds. I think someone read it up straight away actually, so we're about to go. Right, here we go then. Tier 2, round 3, Netherlands is about to get started. 5 lights on. We wait for the little glitch. There it is. And away we go. Who's got the better start? Out the leaders. Looks like Fast Luger's well off the line. Outmir's making a challenge on Anu around the outside. Same with Outlaw, TPI side by side. A lot of side by side action going into turn 1. 2 Red Bulls challenging to move up positions. Outmir getting up to P2 there. TPI having a look at Anu as well. I think Outlaw just lost the position. No, he doesn't. He gains one on TPI, sorry. Remy sticking where he is in P6. There's an incident in the background there, I believe. Mercedes driver DMB looked like he ran off wide. IRS LB44 up 3 positions, going up the inside of Elmo. Bit of contact. Needs to slot back into positions. There's who Ice One's off the track, and that's going to be a virtual safety car. Did not see that there. I just saw the McLaren dive off to the left hand side. But Ben Judah, Maku, first league race, has survived lap 1. Tyre strategies, let's get that up. A lot of drivers on the medium. 4 people on the softs then. That's a bit of a odd choice for this track. Maybe they just want a racy start. They knew there was a virtual safety car or a full safety car coming out. Both Red Bulls though, with a great start there. Both up 1 position. Owen up 5 positions as well in the Ferrari down there in P9. Great start for him. PMB super skills into the pits. Leon losing 5 positions off the start. I'm not sure what's happened to him there. As we wait for the virtual safety car to get us back underway. Glad it wasn't a full safety car. But Fast Luger maintains P1. Looks like he's gone a bit ahead of Delta there, or did he get that much of a good start? Or Altmir just dropping back? Oh, Altmir just got a drive-through penalty and just ruined his race completely. And that's going to allow Fast Luger a 1.2 second gap after lap 1. In the lead for the Williams. Not using any ERS on the opening lap either because of that virtual safety car. Doesn't need it right now. 1.4 seconds up. As the 2 Red Bulls are sandwiched and Nur, who's in P3, trying to make a move. Here he comes. Gonna get that position easy, but Outlaw's gonna have a look into turn 1 possibly. A bit too far back. Fast Luger. 1.6 seconds up the road at the moment. We've got Leon and Yo Soy Chris side by side by the looks of it. Giving each other a lot of room. Fair racing there. Leon slots into P11. But Outlaw is all over the back of Nur for P2 at the moment. While this is happening, there's a 1.6 second gap. Too Fast Luger. Who's absolutely flying off this race start. There's a yellow flag in the background, and that is Owen out of the race, and that'll be another virtual safety car. How are we not getting fools? How's he gone off there as well? We're on board with Maku. And how is Owen gone off there? I'm not sure how that has happened. There must have been some contact. Definitely must have been some contact. It's a bit of a hectic start here for Tier 2. 2 cars off in the opening 4 laps, 2 virtual safety cars. I'm so surprised there's not been a full safety car though. Let's see if Altmere gets another drive through. Watch your Delta, guys and girls, if there's any girls racing, no idea. Might be, might not be. But yeah, watch your Delta, don't be getting the drive through penalty. Fast Tuga's backed off a lot there. It was a 1.6 second gap, it's 1.1 at the moment. Maybe he's just slowing down to try and get a better restart. DRS enabled, and we are back racing, no drive through penalties for anyone that time. Everyone watching their Delta nicely. Outlaw still all over the back of a new here. It's a little DRS train at the moment between a new down to a P7 or GF1. And then we've got Elmo, IRS, LB44, Leon. A bit spaced out with Yosoy Chris all over the back of Leon as well. Yosoy Chris going for a move there actually. No, he's not. Outlaw made a bit of a mistake there. He dropped back to a newer. Stays in the DRS though, just about. Fast 2 got still out in the lead though, 1.8 seconds. And trying to chase him down. A few fastest laps happening there. Russ and Burb, the latest one with a 16.1. Nu's looking very good here to be fair. First 2 races of the season, 2 wins. Currently P2 as well. Gained a bit there on Fast Ugo during the second sector. There's a side-by-side action as Nasha goes through on Remy for P5. GF1 not too far behind. Another yellow flag. Why is that? I think Ben Judah down the bottom has had a bit of a mistake somewhere. This is his first ever league race, so we'll give him some credit for the way he's driving at the moment. Sticking it out down in P16. Outlaw with the DRS. And using that ERS to defend. And that DRS train is sort of spread out now. Yosoy Chris about to be overtaken possibly by Leon, who's looking into turn 1 to the outside on the mediums, around the outside, brakes late, does he get the job done? No he doesn't, bit of contact there. Has to slot back into position and let Yosoy Chris go. Gap up top now, nearly 2 seconds. Remy's having a look at Nasha, trying to get that position back. Trying to get himself back into the top 5. Needs to go for a late lunge anywhere, no he doesn't. I think he just needs to stick in the DRS. And we've got another yellow flag, and that's TPI this time. This is surely a safety car. Yes it is. On the exit, must have binned it. And that's 3 cars out in the first 6 laps, and a lot of drivers here struggling with Netherlands here today with the old Zander board. Fast Ugo with a drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car after having an excellent start to this race, has just ruined his whole race, and he's going to dive into the pits. Not sure why, because you cannot serve it under the safety car. Possibly just changing tyres. 5-second penalty as well, for good measure. Remy with a 5. Come on guys, you're on a safety car. You don't need to speed into the pit lane. What's going on there? IRS LB44 is going to take the race lead. Possibly for the first time this season. It's going to be leading us away on this safety car restart. But yeah, Fast Ugo in the Williams has been dominating this race so far. Gets a 5-second penalty and a drive through under the safety car for exceeding the delta. onto the hard tyres as well. Let's see what sort of tyres everyone's gone for. IRS 44, to be fair, 6 lap old mediums, I think that's a good choice from him to stay out and get first position here. Maku also staying out, DMB on the 5 lap old hards. Could change his strategy if he wanted to, a medium possibly. Does give different options now for your strategy. A lot of drivers opting to dive onto the hard tyres then. If you started on the softs, a medium would be a very good choice to finish this race. Then Judah also dived into the pits onto the mediums, now have to catch up to the pack. Yeah, IRS 44 for the first time this season leads us here in Tier 2. Anu is looking very good now to win this race again. I know it's only lap 8, but Fast Eagle with a drive-through penalty. It's helped him out a lot there. I think he's going to be taking that P1 off IRS 44 almost instantly after this restart. Unless IRS 44 has got some good pace we don't know about. As we're going to be waiting for Ben Judah to catch up, so I think it'll be another 2 laps. Because he is quite far back at the moment, coming through sector 3 right now. As you can see on that mini-map on the right-hand side. Down the bottom. Let's have a look at the position changes as well. IRS 44 up 15 positions right now. Is one of 2 drivers yet to stop though. Everyone else in the field has stopped. 7 lap old medium tyres. Anyone else with big position changes? Maku Parla up 8 positions. As we see Altmar Robert down 11 with that drive-through penalty. Has got some luck there with the safety car. Gets himself back into the race. Yeah, safety car will be in at the end of the next lap. We'll watch Fast Uga on the restart to see if he can have a challenge at IRS 44 down into turn 1. He will have to box the next lap after though. There's your confirmation of the penalty so far. IRS 44 giving me a little dummy there. Giving me a little trick, thinking he was going into the pit stop. I know he's watching the stream as well, so he's probably laughing his head off right now, saying he's tricked me. He's weaving left and right, so he's definitely listening. It's been some good starts here though. Elmo of the Void is having a great little debut, to be fair. P8 at the moment, behind GF1. Maki Parler as well, P9 for him. Let's see if they can maintain these positions and get any higher for the rest of the race. TPI leaving the session. 2 out of 2 races that he's sort of binned it. Yeah, he did bin it in Spain. Binned it into Altmar, sorry. In the second sector of Spain. Also in the second sector of Netherlands has binned it. As Ben Judah has now caught up, so safety car will be in at the end of this lap. Bit of overtaking going on, not sure why, between Leon and Yo Soy. Not sure what's happened there. Should be no overtaking under the safety car. There's your confirmation of safety car in this lap, so let's get back to the front. IRS LB44 is going to back the pack up and lead us away. Wants the safety car to dive into the pits and not go too early. That's your best bet. Let's see how he restarts them. Fast Uga will have to go around one more time and dive into the pit lane. There's your tyre choices. Everyone basically on brand new tyres except IRS LB44, Maki Fowler and DMB. Safety car going into the pits. IRS LB44 is going to leave it as late as possible due to this straight, and a bit of glitch in there has caused the guys behind to be a bit confused, and it's really glitching IRS LB44 as now he goes, and Fast Uga is a bit too far behind to make a challenge into turn 1, and Nur as well. Fast Uga being a bit tentative because of this glitching, I think, with IRS LB44. No one's close enough for a move at the moment. Maybe Leon actually getting past Yo Soy Chris, who's had a bit of a moment. And there's someone off the track in the background, and that is Ben Judah into the wall. Yellow flag. Manages to keep it out of the wall and keep it on the track. And away from damage as IRS LB44 leads us away. Anur's having a look at Fast Uga here. Just needs to be patient, does Anur, and he'll be into the race lead. Fast Uga trying to make his way past the Mercedes of IRS LB44. Gets a very good exit, applies the ERS, possibly goes for a move up the inside, not too. Outlaw though with a great lunge on Anur, bit of contact though. That was a great move from Outlaw, but just a bit of a racing incident I'll say there, the corner tightening up. Not much he could do about that as Fast Uga has to lift off big time there due to IRS LB44. Here comes Anur. He needs to realise he's about to go into the pit lane. Fast Uga, and I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. You need to realise that he's got a drive-through penalty and just not go up the inside there. Come on. Common sense, guys. Look on. Oh, that's another safety car, I believe. Or is that virtual? It's a full safety car. But I'm not sure why Anur even went for that move. He should have looked on the screen and see the drive-through penalty from Fast Uga. I'm really not sure what just happened there. Anur was on for a possible easy win and a battle with Outlaw. And it's just ruined this race completely, and that is 4 cars out of the race in lap 11. IRS LB44 maintains the lead then. He's got some luck behind him with Fast Uga diving into the pits for a drive-through penalty. And did Fast Uga even get to serve that? Yeah, he did. How did he get to serve that? Just about got away with it. But these first 11 laps here in Tier 2 have been absolutely hectic. Cars going off everywhere. Every single sector there's been an incident. Connor Daniel in the chat laughing his head off. What does IRS LB44 do here? Does he dive into the pits, get rid of them 10 lap old mediums? Does he stay out in the lead? Stays out in the lead. Remy with a 3-second time penalty. What's going on with Remy today? 5 seconds in, both of them into the pits. Safety car in this lap, and that's a glitch. And that is certainly a glitch, and I think I have no idea what's going on. The race is restarted. It said safety car in this lap for me. I have no idea what's going on because it just said safety car in this lap. And IRS LB44 is being throttle monitors. You can't. I don't think he can go any faster than what he can right now. No, he can't. The safety car's gone in. I think because there's been so many safety cars and virtuals, this game is just bugged out. I think Outlaw's going to go for the move. And they're back to racing. IRS LB44, just go for it. I'm just going to let this carry on. There's no point restarting after lap 12. If there's another safety car, then possibly we'll restart, but we'll have to do a 25%, but is he being monitored? No, he's not. His revs are all up. He's racing. They've all stuck to it and stayed in position. Fair play to him. But here we go. Nasher's going to have a look at IRS LB44 down the main straight into turn 1. Outlaw as well, trying to make it 3 wide. IRS LB44 maintains the lead. Outlaw's going around the outside of Nasher. Side by side with him. There he is. Does he give him the space? Yes, he does. Outlaw backs up into position 2. We've got the 2 Hasses having a battle, and there goes around Elmo. Just about saves it. Trying to get back onto the track, but I'm starting to lose track of what's going on here. There's so much happening. My head's going all over the place. Outlaws trying to get past. IRS 44 up the inside. IRS 44 shutting the door. Defending pretty well there, to be fair. Nasher still having a look. We've got Leon up to P4 now. GF1 as well. Up to P5. IRS 44 still in the lead of this race. 12 lap old mediums. He's up, what, 15 positions, wasn't it? And there's another safety car. Because Maku and Ben Judah are now out, and that is 6 cars out of this race in lap 13. And hopefully this time the safety car is going to pick up IRS 44 and everything will be okay. Outlaw dives into the pits. He's going to be jumping onto the mediums. Yep, there we go. Confirmation of that. Netherlands is always a hectic race. No matter what tier it is, there's always an incident with someone. Fast Ugo's back up to P6 now. After having that drive through. Elmo gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. IRS 44 catches up to the safety car, and I think we're all good. I think that was just a glitch for one lap. But yeah, this has been a hectic watch so far for me. I'm sure when everyone watches this back, they'll be laughing their head off, enjoying the entertainment, but for some of the drivers out there, I'm sure they're going to be absolutely raging right now. Remy jumping onto the softs. Safety car is going around pretty nicely. It's not bugging out at the moment, which is good to see. We're going to be out of safety car soon. It's only lap 14. What does IRS 44 do? 13 lap old mediums. Does he stay out again? Yes, he does. No reason for him to box, I guess. Safety car should be in at the end of this lap as well, because Elmo of the Void should catch up. Unless he wants to dive into the pits to get rid of that 5 second, then he can. Nope. Down the main straight he goes to catch up with the rest of the pack. Honestly, I couldn't tell you who could win this race. Everyone's throwing it away. Anur and Fast Uga. Outlaws boxed as well. Outmere Robert. IRS 44 has been leading this race for the last, what, 4 or 5 laps now? Nash is looking pretty good, to be fair, on them hard tyres. 8 laps. We'll have to box again though, there's no way he's going another 21 laps on them, especially around here. I think IRS 44 could be on for a top 5 finish here, if he can get a good restart here. Maybe box after 3 or 4 laps onto the hards. Safety car in this lap, like I said, there we go. For the second time, IRS 44 is going to lead us, or third time actually. Let's see if he can maintain the lead once again. Or is anyone behind him going to lunge it up the inside? GF1's a bit far back there. Doesn't want to be caught out. I think IRS 44 went to go then, but he can't. Yeah, look, he's got his revs right up, but he can't go yet. He's just waiting for the safety car to go in and he's gone. He's being speed limited. Leaving it right to the last minute. And there he goes. That's the latest I've ever seen a safety car restart at Netherlands, to be fair. Side by side action between the Red Bull and the Williams back there. Outlaw getting past Fast Uga. DMB Super Skills also having a look around the outside of the Rush Lane Burb. What a move that is from the DMB Super Skills. That was great camera work from me as well there. Thank you very much from everyone who's going to say that. Yes. Remy also getting past Fastuga. Out front, IRS LB44 is maintaining the lead. Just about. There's contact between him and Nasha though. I think Nasha just missed the apex a little bit and run into IRS LB44 there. I don't think IRS LB44 could do anything about that. And everyone is sending it left, right and centre. There's a contact between the Rossane Burb and someone there, but everyone is absolutely sending it left, right and centre where they can. GF1 having a look at Yolsoy Chris, who's now up to P2. We've got 12 drivers out of 18 left. I hope all 12 drivers now finish this race. IRS LB44. If I was in next lap, I'll dive into the pits and get some clean air. Because the guys behind them are absolutely sending it. Here comes Yolsoy Chris into turn 1. IRS LB44 not giving him much space. At all not giving him much space. Bit of contact as well. IRS LB44 has got to be a bit careful here that he doesn't spin someone around with the amount of space that he's given. He's entitled to give as much space as he wants, but it's a bit on the limit at the moment from him. He still maintains P1. DMB's super skills also up to P3. It's a double podium for now for the Mercedes boys. Make that 1-2 for the Mercedes boys because DMB's super skills up the inside of Yolsoy Chris. And that is a 1-2 for Mercedes right now, which I did not think I'd be saying today. GF1 also having a look up the inside of Yolsoy Chris into this sort of chicane. Yolsoy Chris missing the braking, cuts across the gravel. That's going to cost him big time. Rejoins safely as well. There we go in the background. Two Mercedes battling it out. DMB super skills goes up the inside of IRS LB44, who I'm not sure what's happened to him. Lost a lot of time there. He is glitching everywhere at the moment. Nasha with a bit of contact into the back of the Mercedes as well there. Fastuga now up to P5, getting past Elmo of the Void there. And really, this is such a hectic race. DMB super skills clearing off at the front, 1.4 seconds, while IRS LB44 is holding the pack up as Nasha, yet again, is right behind him. Got to go for a similar move. Oh, they're all backing off, they're all braking, trying to avoid each other. Side by side action, Fastuga and Elmo of the Void, a bit of contact. Elmo of the Void spinning around as a result of that, and I think he got wind damage as well. And this is crazy at the moment. Outlaw as well off. Oh, Outlaw stuck. Reset the track, Outlaw, if you can hear. Reset the track. Reset the track. Outlaw, reset the track if you can. I don't know if you can hear me on the stream, but reset the track. Oh, this is hectic. This is hectic. Outlaw's been disqualified for parking in the dangerous location. And my god, this tier 2 race needs to end. It needs to end because I do not know what's going on today. IRS LB44 losing the position to Nasha. And honestly, I couldn't tell you who's about to win this race. If you're watching this, yeah, give me an idea of who you think is going to win this one, because I honestly ain't got a clue. Outlaw leaving the session. I'm not sure if he could have reset the track or not, but if he could have, he should have. GF1 trying to make a move on IRS LB44. Fastuga down in P5. Having a look at the battle ahead for the podium. Still got 17 laps to go. There's so much that's happened already. I think GF1's about to get past IRS LB44, who needs to get rid of them tyres. He needs to dive into the pits. Why is he still out there on 18 lap old mediums? He's got 16 laps to go. He should be on the hards already. As GF1 moves up into the podium positions, here comes Fastuga as well. We'll stay on board with him, who nearly runs into the back of IRS LB44, who has a bit of a moment there. Lighting up the rears. Manages to keep it in a straight line though. Fast two got very cautious through the sector. We got a yellow flag, and that is Elmo of the Void in P11. Spun round. Don't say he's stuck as well. No, he's not. Trying to get himself going again. There's Fastuga up the inside of IRS W44, who's dropping back massively now. And tyres are gone. He needs to get into the pits as quick as he can. DMB Super Skills is 3.5 seconds up the road. IRS LB44 lost 1.8 seconds there. Dives into the pits finally. Gonna be jumping onto the hard tyres. We got a battle for second, third, and probably fourth as Fastuga is gonna catch up with these real quick. There we go. We'll stay on board with him for a couple laps because I think this is the most entertaining battle we've got at the moment. IRS LB44 rejoins the track in P9 with a brand new set of hard tyres. GF1 with a bit of a moment now. It's going to allow Fastuga to possibly have a look into the chicane. And we get a good enough exit. Nasher's racing well here in the McLaren. P2 for him. Could see him getting passed by GF1 now though. He's going to have the DRS advantage. If I was one of these three guys, I'd be boxing next lap onto the mediums. GF1 up the inside, along with Fastuga, who's trying to make a double overtake. And it's going to make it work because GF1's had a massive moment on and onto the curb. And Fastuga is now up to P2. If I was DMB Super Skills, this next lap I'm onto a new set of mediums for the rest of the race. Get the undercut and send it. Because there's no way these guys on these hard tyres are going for the rest of the race. So if I was DMB Super Skills, I'd be calling the pit crew right now to change them medium tyres for a brand new set. Same with Nasher TF1. Keep yourself into the pits. Fastuga's got a 5-second time penalty. Try the undercut, get yourself the race win. "29 laps on the hard set of tyres, no chance around here. The degradation's too high." All drivers stay out though. Chris under a bit of pressure from Remy. Fastuga's catching up with DMB Super Skills. And it has now calmed down. After 23 laps, I can actually take a breather because it's calmed down. No without safety cars, but when it's been racing, it's been absolutely hectic. Got the two Alphas battling out behind the Haas of the old Soy Chris. Any team orders? Does Remy let his teammate through? Or does Remy try to get past the old Soy Chris as quick as he can? But Leon looks a lot quicker and Remy lets him go. Let's see if Remy can now follow his teammate through. And try to get some good points for the Alphas. Yeah, DMB's got a box. Surely you got a box now. Get a new set of mediums and absolutely send it. Fastuga's out of the IRS as well. Absolutely drained his battery. 1.3 seconds behind now. Gained about 5 tenths, 6 tenths in that one corner alone. And it's starting to rain. So that's why there wasn't boxing. I saw that raindrop there. Or I'm bugging out. I swear that was a raindrop. Yeah, it is. It's rain. So this whole race is about to change again. Got a yellow flag in the background of Elmo of the Void P11. He's about to get lapped as well. So what happens now with this wet weathers? DRS will be disabled in a couple of laps time. Fast Duga's going to have to go into the pits and lose 5 seconds and put on the inters. Elmo of the Void with a 5-second time penalty, dive into the pits. Might even still finish in the points here if someone else bins it. That's why IRS LB44 wasn't diving into the pits on their medium compounds, trying to go to the rain. But that was never going to work. 5 seconds again for Remy. What is going on today with the penalties? He's had 2 5 seconds and he's got a 3-second time penalty. Lap 25, 11 to go. DMB Super Skills leading this race. With Fast 2 got tucked up right behind him on the hard tyres. Looking a lot quicker. He's got a bit of DRS here. Does he go for a move up the inside? I think it's better of it. Do they go into the pits this lap? How's the track looking? It's still looking very dry. DRS still enabled as well. Fast Duga's about to take the race lead as DMB Super Skills is going to dive into the pits now. That's a bit early. That is very early. The track still does look dry. But Fast Duga takes the race lead. There's the confirmation of DMB Super Skills jumping onto the inters. Nasher as well, onto the inters. What's the track looking like? I don't see any wet patches on the track yet. Dry tyres are definitely still the option. It's still the right choice to be on. 10 laps to go. 11 drivers left. And the Ross Lane Burb onto the inters as well, down in P8. Has managed to get himself back into the points. But the track is still dry, so DMB Super Skills, Nasher and Ross Lane Burb have gone a bit too early here. Fast Duga's got this race win in the hand though. There's no more safety cars, he's definitely got this race win. Stays out on track, which is the right thing to do. Same with GF1. Outmir's left the session, not sure why. If it's because of the rain, then I don't know why they've done that, but who's that? Yo Soy Chris and Leon into the pits for a brand new set of Inter tyres. And now it's the time to box, I'd say, because you can see it's getting a bit more damper out on track. You know what? It looks damp, but I still think the dries are the right tyres to be on here. Let's see the gap between DMB Super Skills and GF1. Oh, DMB Super Skills having a big moment there, trying to keep on track, try not to over push. You can barely turn. Inters are the wrong choice right now. It's not wet enough for the inters. Fast Duga's got a 5.2 second gap. Stays out again, along with GF1, who also stays out on track. And the track is not getting wet. You can see it raining, but it's not getting wet. DMB Super Skills losing time and time and time every corner. IRS LB44 staying out on the hards. The right thing to do. He's gaining on the cars ahead of him. No reason to box right now. Oh, that's a big moment now on the exit. There's no spray, there's no wet patches on the track. Staying on board with D&B Super Skills, trying to see if he can find any time in these corners, but he's just losing time after time after time. Top two are pulling away massively. Let's have a look into turn one. Fast Uga. Now 6.4 ahead of GF1. Honestly, it might not even get wet here. It might go to the end of the race like this. Yo, from Outlaw. Outlaw, did you have an option to reset your car? I think that's Outlaw. If you had an option to reset, you could have reset due to being stuck on the curb, which was very unfortunate. Out of all places, who had contact or spun, it was onto that curb. But this race is crazy. It's raining, but it's still dry. Fast Uga stays out again. And Ross saying Burb. Has he dived into the pits for a brand new set of mediums? Yes, he has. Which could actually gain him some time. Could get himself back into the top 5, possibly. If the track stays like this for the rest of the race. Because it is raining, and the track's not getting wet at all. DMB Super Skills has lost a lot of time. He's doing a pit stop behind GF1 now. He's back into the pits. Nasha stays out. IRS LB44 is up into P4 here. And he's catching Nasha lap by lap. Oh, big moment for him though. 5-second penalty for Yo Soy Chris, who jumps back into the pits as well. On the medium to... No, he's onto the softs. I thought look, when things like that happen, you're allowed to. If you get stuck on the curb, you're allowed to. So if you ever do Netherlands again, remember that. Because we'd rather have you reset the track than be disqualified for being stuck on the curb. As GF1 now dives into the pits, and I think the track is now wet enough. But that was, am I bugging? Oh, that was Fast Uga, sorry, into the pits, and GF1 into the pits. Now the track is wet, and IRS LB44 is going to have to dive into the pits as well. Fast Uga is going to come out in the lead here, ahead of GF1 still. Nasha's going to be onto the podium. IRS LB44 is brave. Hard tyres, going around one more time. And you can see the track is now damp. You can see the rain coming down onto the track. We didn't see that for about 5 laps. And there we go. IRS LB44 making the wrong decision, not diving into the pits that lap. He's going to struggle to get round now. Fast Uga, 3.6 ahead of GF1 after the pit stop, serving at 5 seconds. Nasha's 5.8 behind GF1. Now all the guys who just boxed, I feel sorry for them. Leon coming out onto a brand new set of softs, going to have to dive in again. He's just lost a lot of positions because of that. Did get a nice bit of traction though there on the soft tyres. Oh, anyway, this race has been madness. Honestly, this has been one of the maddest races I've ever commentated on. And I've done about 3 years of commentating on different leagues, over different servers. The Russell Burbers yellow flag in the background. That is Elmo again. P11 for him. He was catching out there. He's not in the game. Just left his car out there and left us lobby. I'll send him another invite, but he's not going to join, is he? Because he's probably fucked off somewhere else after he saw the rain and saw how this race was going. IRS W44 stays out again. On the hard tyres, he's going to risk it to the end, I think. Just looking at the timing. And he's not catching anyone above him on the inters. He's going to have to dive in. P4, if he goes into the pits now, it's P4. Because everyone behind him is going to have to dive into the pits. You can see the spray starting to pick up a little bit as well on the track now. I'm confused of what everyone's doing here. Because they're losing a lot of time to the inter runners, the guys on dries. IRS LB44 into the pits. Surprised Remy didn't box. Because the spray is massive now on the track, and all the dryers have got to dive into the pits. These dry runners have got to dive into the pits. Just to save themselves from binning it. Yo, sorry, Chris stays out. You're about to see IRS LB44 probably overtake all three of these cars right now on this lap. Because look how slow they're going to be compared to him, I reckon. If IRS LB44 can get up to speed. Joel Soy Chris and Leon 6th and 7th, both on soft tyres. Braking really early. IRS LB44 trying to get past the Russell Burb. And I couldn't tell if he made that corner wrong then, or if that was his Wi-Fi. Presume it was his Wi-Fi, but Joel Soy Chris getting overtaken by Leon there. Remy stays out. He's going to risk it on the softs. DMB's going to risk it as well. Where's RSLB44? How come he's not catching up with these guys ahead? DRS is still enabled as well. When a track is supposed to be wet and damp. Yo, sorry, Chris losing the position. Another one there. RSW44 up to 8th. He's got a lot more ERS to use as well here than Russell and Burb. If he makes a mistake, RSW44 is going to be all over him. The Russell and Burb, what a save. Manages to keep it from going into the wall. RSW44 now up to P7. Remy's still out there on the softs as well. 9 lap hole softs. I mean, strong. P4. Does he dive into the pits or does he just risk it? I think he's just going to risk it. Leon can barely keep it on the track. His rears are lighting up at every opportunity. RSW44 should be able to catch him. Yeah, look how quicker RSLB44 was through turn 1. Fastuga's going to win this race though. He's 9 seconds ahead of GF1. There he is, coming down the main straight. well above anyone else at the moment. 10 seconds now. Still got 51% DRS as well. IRS LB44 is all over the back of Leon here. He's got the DRS. Don't understand what has happened to this race. This game is so bad. There's Fast Uga. He's on the last lap of the race here. 36 to 36. GF1 Nasha going to round off the podium. DMB Super Skills is catching up with Remy here. 4P4. Got IRS LB44 right behind Leon. Up the inside he goes. Not quite close enough for the move though. Let's go back to Fast Uga, because he's into the final couple of corners and he's going to be victorious for the first ever time here in IRS. His second race in IRS, and he's going to be victorious, taking the win in round 3, Netherlands. Maximum points for him, 25 points on the board. GF1 Rizamo is going to come home for a podium in P2. Crosses the line now, and Nasha is going to take the last step on the podium of P3 in the McLaren. Going up 5 positions and takes P3. Remy is going to hold off DMB Super Skills for P4. Or is he? DMB Super Skills is going to beat him to the line and takes P4 away from Remy. He drops down to P5. Leon is going to hold off IRS LB44 here. 4, 6 and 7th. Points, double points for Mercedes and AlphaTauri. Russell Byrne comes home in P8 for his points. 4 points on the board, and Yosoy Chris coming home in P9. What a mad race that was. Honestly. What a mad race that was. Can't believe that just happened. There's Fast Ugo on the top step of the podium. Second race for him. And he is victorious. There's your confirmation of the final classification. Just scroll down to the bottom quickly. There we go, IRS LB44, what a race. When you watch that back, it's going to be a madness to watch. Like, genuinely. Like, so many things happened in that race. So many things happened in that race. There's your confirmation of the top 10. Fastuga P1, GF1 P2, Nasha P3, DMB Super Skills P4, Remy P5, Leon P6, IRS LB44 P7, the Russane Burb P8, Yosoy Chris P9, Altmir P10, Elmo of the Void P11, and the rest of the drivers all DNFing of Maku, Benjuda, Anur, TPI, Owen, IS1 and Outlaw. Well, that was exciting to watch. You lot are definitely going to enjoy the watch back. Hope you've enjoyed it, and make sure you come to tune in on Tuesday for Tier 1, who are taking round 4 to Silverstone. Until then, peace out.